So we have arrived here at Camping Espiguet, and it is an absolutely massive place. With a very nice man who checked us in, which is always good.
It was very nice.
Very friendly and helpful. And he spoke amazing English as well, which is great. But we're just going to video when we come in, because apparently this place is the size of 48 football fields, they were saying. So that'll be very interesting as we come in. And we are on pitch 401, I think it is.
So we are in the Camargue.
We are in the Camargue, yes, sorry.
Never been here before.
No, never been here before. So it'll be interesting to see how we get on. And I'm trying to follow the map as well as everything else.
Call it off, let it go.
So we left our campsite, I don't know, about an hour ago, something like that.
Something like that.
And we just cycled. We didn't have a clue where we were going, and we ended up coming further down. So our campsite is that way, further up the beach. It's a very, very long, beautifully sandy beach. And we've ended up coming out. We tried to visit the lighthouse, but it cost €9.50, so we decided not to bother. But yeah, it's a stunningly gorgeous beach.
It is lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful fine sand, and not at all busy either, which is always nice.
But when it's the beach this size, it is a Saturday, so I thought it might be a bit busier.
There are a few people, aren't there, just where you come. I mean, we've just come down the path from the cycle parking, so I guess that's probably a difference from the other bit, isn't it? But there's a restaurant up there, and it looks pretty busy up there. But yeah, this bit's very quiet, which is always nice.
And very nice. So
it is
thoughts
lovely.
of Camargue so far?
Very, very nice. We saw flamingos this morning.
We did.
Saw flamingos. Rog saw horses yesterday. I didn't, but Rog did.
Yeah, white horses.
We haven't seen bulls yet.
We haven't.
But maybe we will, you never know.
It's only our first full day, isn't it?
It is our first full day, yes.
So we're thinking of maybe booking in. We've only booked in for 2 nights. So we're thinking of booking in for another 2 nights.
Yeah.
If Jill can stand the mosquitoes.
Yeah, that's the downside. There are quite a few mozzies. But I was just thinking they were getting better, and then one bit me just as we said that. So there you go.
But interestingly, in the campsite head office where we paid,
reception,
it did actually say that it's very mild as far as mosquitoes are concerned.
A lot of people did say on the reviews, didn't they, that the mosquitoes were a pain.
So it does make you wonder what it's like when it's not mild.
Yeah, well, there you go.
But Jill gets bitten at the drop of a hat.
Thanks, Rog. That stops you getting bitten, doesn't it?
It does, yes. It is normally down to me to do food tastings.
It is.
So we thought we'd try something different. We are actually going to do a wine tasting, but this wine cost us the grand total of €1.63. So
very expensive.
£1.50.
Yeah, just under £1.50. We have no idea what it'll be like. We suspect it may be a bit like paint stripper, but we thought, well, you never know until you try. So
I have no idea how they can actually make a wine and sell it for £1.50.
I mean, we saw them harvesting some of the grapes, didn't we, when we came along to this campsite yesterday? You know, and Rog said, how on earth can they make anything for £1.50? Well, you've got the machines to do the picking, you've got the fermentation, the distilling, the whatever.
You've got the bottle.
You've got the bottling.
The labelling, everything else.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know how they can do it for £1.50. So this is a relatively local wine.
It is. It's from Nîmes, which is, we're going to go past on our way to Saint-Tropez area.
So, £1.50.
I have no idea what I'm letting myself. There's plenty. Whoa, don't want too much. Don't want too much. Don't want too much.
Good luck. What are we going to get for it?
It's a nice colour.
Nice and cold. It's been in the fridge.
It has, which is quite amazing, really, with our fridge. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good luck.
Interesting bouquet.
Smells a bit like paint stripper.
So, one thing to bear in mind: we are not wine connoisseurs,
No,
to say the least. We know what we like, but
we know what we don't like, so hopefully this won't be something we don't like, but we'll see. That's surprisingly drinkable, actually, for £1.63. That is surprisingly drinkable.
€1.63.
€1.63, sorry.
€1.63, less than £1.50.
That is amazingly drinkable, isn't it?
I've had worse.
I've had a lot worse for a lot more money.
So, basically, yep, if you're in France and you see this for €1.63...
buy it, it's a bargain, I say.
We've had worse. But don't come back to us if you think it's horrible.
Yeah.
As I say, we don't really know a great deal about wines, but we know what we like.
That means we know nothing.
We know what we like, we know what we don't like.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So we decided to come for a walk this afternoon, and we went round to Nature Reserve.
So why have we come for a walk rather than a cycle?
Because our bottom's a little bit tender from lots of cycling. We went around a nature reserve, which was pretty rubbish, wasn't it?
It
to be
was,
honest.
it
There
was
was
great.
very little in there. You could apparently see terns, seagulls and egrets and a couple of fish and a few flowers, and that was about it. But we now stopped at this cafe for a drink, and this is lovely. Looking out over the Port de Camargue this is, and it's beautiful.
Yep, another lovely day.
It is another gorgeous day. Yeah, and we're going to wander back later on. And yeah, it's absolutely lovely.
So it's about 2 miles away, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We walked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we have arrived in Aigues-Mortes. I still don't know if that's how you say it or not, but we've arrived here. And it's a beautiful town, lovely. Again, medieval. We're into medieval villages and towns at the moment, aren't we? But yeah, it is lovely. I think this is a quieter street, definitely. And we've kind of turned off the main road.
Well, as soon as we got in, there were hundreds of people sitting down, having a drink and everything else. It is a very hot day again.
It is very hot, yes.
But no, as you say, very quiet down here.
Lovely ramparts up there as well. Yeah, beautiful. So we have arrived in Aigues-Mortes, and we've had a little wander, and we're now sitting in a beautiful square. It's certainly the place to be. Most of the cafes are absolutely heaving, but we found this place just to have a nice cold drink. And we're going to try and got the tower, which Roger's read about, that apparently has nice views over the river and things, I think you said, didn't you?
Yes, I did, yes. It's ever so French area.
Yes, it is.
Even got an accordion player.
Yep, which
So-
is perfect, isn't it, really?
It is, it is. But no, beautiful little square,
It is,
isn't
and
it?
it's a lovely little village as well, isn't it? So we've learnt quite a lot about Aigues-Mortes since we've been here, and actually what we learned really is that it was devised and implemented by Philip IX. Louis IX, sorry, not Philip IX, Louis IX, who wanted a city that was going to be able to control trade on the Mediterranean port, and also then be able to have imports and exports from various continents, from Africa and things like that. Yeah, very interesting, yeah. And these walls were basically built within the period of about 40 years, between 1280 and about 1320, something like that. Different towers, and lots of towers on this side of the wall, because that was out to the port and out to the sea. The other side, not so much. But yeah, it was a very interesting tour. I would definitely recommend it if you're here. Come and see the ramparts and things.
Lots of steps again.
Lots of steps again. It cost us €12 each for the tour and €3 for the audio guide. But yeah, it was definitely worth it, and I would highly recommend it if you're here.
Yeah. And if you're in Camargue or around the area, as we said before, cycling was lovely.
It was, yeah. You see that lovely bridge down there? It's a
yeah.
railway swing bridge. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So we have cycled halfway back to the campsite, and we decided to stop for lunch. Well, it's kind of lunner really, because it's 3:30, and we've got a beer, and we're going to have bull steak, so beef steak basically, with frites and salad,
Yep.
which looks really good.
When in the Camargue, you've got to try bull.
Exactly. And it's time for a beer, which is definitely well earned, I think, today.
I think it has been, yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. So we are at Café.
Oh yes, Café de Paris, I forgot about that.
Yes.
In Le Grau d'Ora.
which is apparently the capital of Camargue.
It is, yeah.
We came in on Saturday night, it's Monday today, came in on Saturday night and the place was absolutely
It's about 5 o'clock
heaving.
Saturday. It was, couldn't move, could you, for people?
No.
Music blaring and that kind of thing. But it's much quieter today, but it's still pretty busy in here. So Roger and I have ordered steak with chips, which is what we often have because we know we can have it. We know it's safe, got no wheat in it or anything like that. And it is massive. There are so many chips here. Chips which are delicious, by the way. It's absolutely lovely.
For €20 for a steak. Can't really complain about that.
Can't argue about that at all.
We've had 3 nights so far.
We have
in
4
our
nights after
campsite
tonight.
in
Yep.
Camargue. Tonight is our 4th night and we're moving on tomorrow.
We are.
Still haven't booked anywhere, but we think we know where we're going.
Yeah, and we don't think we'll have a problem getting in. Looking at this campsite here, I don't think we'll have a problem.
So, how was your time in the Camargue?
It was really, really lovely. And this pitch, or this campsite, has been great. It is enormous, but actually it doesn't feel it when you're in here, does it?
No, it doesn't at all, no.
And this bit is beautiful because it's just so empty. I mean, we have a couple of neighbours over there, but that's about it. And there is nobody around us. This looking out this way, there is nobody at all.
It's rather bizarre, isn't it? Because the other day it was very much a case of the part over there was absolutely heaving. There were caravans and tents and camper vans in virtually every single spot.
Yeah, and they were virtually touching each other as well, weren't they? Lots
Whereas
of
over
them.
here, there's been no one.
No,
I don't know
we
why
haven't
they put us on this pitch. We didn't decide on which pitch we came
We
on.
haven't had any neighbours the whole time we've been here.
No, it's been lovely.
It has, it's been great.
And as you say, it's been very quiet.
And what we do know, though, is that the bit that was very busy is the family area. This isn't the family area, so presumably the man who checked us in felt sorry for us and thought we don't want to put them near lots of kids.
No.
Otherwise, I said to Roger, either that or he thought we might offend people. So
Yeah, being British.
being British, but
There are no other British people here. We've not seen a single Brit.
no,
have
we haven't. We haven't seen a British vehicle or anything.
No.
And when we checked in, he said, "Oh, you're not German. I could practice my English,"
Yes.
which was great. It was
Yes.
perfect.
And then at the end, he actually said, "So how was my English?"
He said, "Do I sound American?" And he didn't at all, which was good.
No. And he was quite pleased about
He was,
that.
yeah,
actually,
very
wasn't he?
pleased. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a lovely place to stay.
So
There's
we've
2
been
new
out-
blocks within quite close proximity. That one of them is a lot newer than the other one. They get cleaned once a day, fairly cleanish, I would say, when we're over there.
Yeah. Bizarrely enough, they actually get clean about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it is a bit strange, isn't it?
So that doesn't really make sense, but, well, not to me anyway.
No. But no, they've been fairly clean when we've been
Yeah.
over there.
So it's about, how much is it to stay here?
About £25, £26 a night,
Yeah.
including electricity,
Yeah.
all the facilities that you want. It's on the beach, it's by the port. It's about a 4-mile cycle into town,
Yeah.
into the main bit of the town. But there's a Super U on site, or there's another Super U less than about 2 miles away.
And there's beaches everywhere,
There's
aren't there?
beaches all around here. So, you know, if you want to go to a beach, it's not too far at all, particularly if you've got bikes.
Yes. Yes, so we have actually been out on our bikes a fair bit
We have,
over
but
the last
every day, I think, haven't we,
3
really?
days, yes.
But there is a beach that actually you can get to just from the campsite.
There is, yeah.
So if you just wanted to come for the beach, it's about a quarter of a mile, half a mile that way. And it's perfect, really. If you've got kids, it's a masses of sand out there.
Yes, it is an enormous beach, isn't it? It goes on for miles and it is very deep as well.
It is, yeah.
So,
I would definitely give this a thumbs up.
yeah, Camargue, we've really enjoyed, haven't
Yeah.
we?
So today we saw flamingos and horses and bulls.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
all in one day, which is great.
Yeah.
Which is what the Camargue is famous for.
Yep.
Yeah, I would definitely give it a thumbs up if you're in the area. It's a massive campsite, but it's very, very nice.
And the name of the campsite?
It's Les Biguettes Camping.
Yes. And as I mentioned before, the only reason we actually came here was because we couldn't actually get into any of the other
No.
campsites. But,
No.
you know, we've fallen on our feet.
We have, and this, as I say, this pitch particularly, and the pitches are enormous as well, aren't they?
Yes.
I mean, Henry's sort of on that side of the pitch, but there's more space the other side of him. But I mean, we could get another Henry in here, no problem
Oh,
at
yeah.
all, and a
Yes.
tent. And loads of people have caravans and awnings and there's loads of room for them all.
Yeah, very much so. And a new acquisition for this year, actually,
Oh yes,
is our outdoor mat.
which makes a big difference.
It does. Yes, we had one before and it was about a quarter of the size of this.
Yeah,
We decided we wanted a bigger one. So this is it's plastic, isn't it?
it is. Yeah, so it's a plastic rug which we've pegged down at the corners,
Yeah,
and it seems to work very well.
it does. It's quite large when folded, that's the only thing.
Yeah,
But you got it from Amazon.
yeah, I did. I think it was 30 or 40 quid on Amazon.
Yep.
And I would say it's done very well so far.
Yes.
Yeah, as I say, peg it down, not a problem at all.